Okay, so this is my barbarian here, and I think it is one of the best barbarians in the game. Okay, so we're going to show you what we have here currently because they made this new update in Diablo 3, which they made the Captain Crimson Silk Girdle and the Captain Crimson's trimming set has this really great bonus now. Um, as you can see, it is ridiculous. So if you read, can you read that? I'm not sure if you can read that or not. Yeah, I think you could read it. I think you can read it. But yeah, 6,000 life per second. Reduce cooldown of all skills by 20%. Reduce all resource costs by 20%. Damage dealt is increased by your percentage of your cooldown reduction. Damage taken is reduced by the percentage of your percentage of cost reduction. So what you want to do with this build is you're trying to make everything super fucking that type of way. So you're anytime that you can get cooldown reduction or resource cost reduction, you want to do it. So cooldown of all skills or reduce all resource cost by 20%. You want to do that. Just add that to your shit. Okay, because that's what you want. Okay. So, and then what I'm running here is I have the Foundation of Earth set, and these are all ancient primals, as you can see. I go for Seismic Slam on the boots. You want Seismic Slam. You obviously want your strength and your Chaldean Despair with your 150 gem inside of there. And then you want Counting, that's it, and the Captain Crimson, that's that. Alright, and then you have for the weapon, this is a crazy weapon that I have. You'll probably never be able to get this good of a weapon. But the Echoing Fury is what you want. Slaying enemies engulfs the wielder into a frenzy. And increases your attack speed because you want to throw Seismic Slam down as fast as possible. So that's going to help you with that. And you're slaying them because you hit them with ice and they explode. So that slays them. That makes you go into a frenzy. So you're always slaying enemies. So you're always going into a frenzy. Okay? So, and it used to be where you could, when you go into a frenzy, that was actually a barbarian skill. And you would actually go into an actual frenzy. So you would get the benefits of frenzy. So, yeah. You don't get that anymore, though. They changed it. But yeah, this has plus 10% damage, all sorts of great attributes. Obviously, you want to run into any weapon on any character, a fucking Emerald. Emerald is the best, the green one. Okay? That's the best one to run in anything. That gives you critical hit damage, and critical hit damage is going to be your saving grace. Okay, I pull the earth, area damage, critical hit damage. On this, I have critical hit damage and critical hit chance on this set. Everything is amazing. Everything is top notch here. Okay, this is all top notch set. But I can do level 115s. I just did a solo 115. I don't know about multiplayer because I don't have internet right now to test this. But I can do solo 115 riffs. But yeah, with like 2 minutes left. On certain times, yeah. Once I perfected it, and then I have cooldown reduction and areas, and reduce all resource costs by 8% too. So you want to try to focus on both of those with this build because that's what you're going for. So that's going to build your percentage chance of. I have like 50% on for both of them. It's about 50-60%. 60 almost close to 61 and 48 on the other. So yeah. Spires of the Earth. Here, this Spires of the Earth set. This is a part 2 video to my original video because this is more of a perfected version of this set, especially after the new update and what's going on. So Spires of the Earth with obviously the strength gems in there, rubies. And this one's decent. And then I did with this Eyes of the Earth. I have a amethyst or whatever this is called, topaz, inside of here, and then I have seismic slam damage. That's what I went for to roll out, because I wanted to have seismic slam. Everything's focused on seismic slam. You want to focus on one skill when you're doing shit. You're trying to focus on one thing, make it super powerful. And this has cold skill damage. Everything is cold skill. My seismic slam is cold damage. So yeah, that increases its damage. And plus 100% critical hit damage. And plus 10% critical hit chance. This Traveler's Pledge is the best. It's one of the best things I got. Okay? And then it's got strength. Yeah. But this Traveler's Pledge, you can look up what it does. But it, while moving, damage taken is reduced by up to 50%. And while standing still, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. So when I'm slamming seismic slam down, I'm sitting still. Every single time that I hit the seismic slam, which is my most powerful skill I have, I'm sitting still, and it's going to go up to 100% increase in damage. So, and because I have that and the ring, the compass froze, you have both of those. And then I have bracers of destruction, which is bracers of destruction are super important. Before I had Mortlick's brace running on here, and had the bracers of destruction in my powers section, but I needed to have the ring. Oh, something. I need to have something else in there. I need to have some other thing in there. But I have bracers of destruction on it now, which have 20% cold skill damage. Again, another 20% cold skill, which increases my seismic slam by 40% at this point. Critical hit chance. Yeah, and then Seismic Slam deals 500% increased damage to the first 10 enemies it hits. Okay, so that's going to do 500% increased damage to the first 10 enemies. And then Fjord Cutter here, which is my secondary weapon. It is Seismic Slam attacks 50% faster and also deals 150% increased damage against slowed or chilled enemies, which it's every single one that I hit, they all get frozen. Okay? Every single time that I hit someone, that's literally part of the skill that I use. They all get frozen. Okay? So they're all getting frozen. So it does more damage against them. So, man, more damage against them there. And then there's the other side of the compass froze, which I run Zystone in this one. The other one I ran the Bane of the Stricken, which is a very powerful fucking gem. If you don't know the Bane of the Stricken, it is one of the most powerful gems in here. I haven't actually tested it against other gems to see how it works out, but when it comes down to time, maybe sometimes. When it comes to completing a dungeon, if you're trying to complete a really hard dungeon and you don't really care about the time that takes you to do it, Bane of the Stricken is the best, because what it's going to do is going to give each attack you make against the enemy increases the damage it takes from your attacks by 2.3%. Okay? And it doesn't say there's any stack limit there. There's no stack limit on that. So each time you hit them, they're taking 2.3% more damage. So you hit them 5 times, they're going to take 10% increased damage. You hit them 10 times, they're going to take 20% increased damage. You hit them 20 times, they're going to take, X amount. So it's just going to keep going up. And so you can just keep hammering them a lot, and they'll start taking a bunch of damage. But yeah, that's I use that. I might use something else. I might use the other one, the Bane of the Powerful or whatever it is, in there instead. But might switch out between those two. But I run in this one the Zystone of Vengeance. I haven't got it up to 150 yet because I haven't been back online with people who have 150 gems for those. But I have a reduced cooldown of all skills by 8%, which is giving it, that's giving me more power because of that, my belt and my other piece, which is the Captain Crimson set. That gives you extra of damage and less damage taken. So that's making this much stronger. Okay. It's got critical hit damage, which is really all you need. Okay. And then this says critical hit damage, critical hit chance. You obviously want critical hit damage, critical hit chance on everything you build, whatever you're building. And then Gogor. This says Gogok of Swiftness, which is gain swiftness for every attack. And I'm running on the Band of Might here, which is a great thing, which gives you a shield after casting Furious Charge, Ground Stomp, Leap, or Leap. Take 80% reduced damage for 8 seconds. So 8 seconds, I jump. I have 8 seconds and I take less damage for 8 seconds. So it's very, and I'm jumping all the time. I have to jump 3 times because of the boots that I use. Oh, that's right. My power skill, I run the Lut Socks. The Lut Socks are in the power skill because it is giving me my most powerful fury generation. Okay? So, let's see. Band of Might, which is giving you, and then I have the Gogok of Swiftness in there. Gogok of Swiftness, which is it's another 150 gem in here. Yeah. Increase the attack speed by 1% and the dodge by 2% for 4 seconds. The stack affects up to 15 times, so you get 15 times attack speed and dodge chance. Up to 2%, so 30% dodge chance. And cooldown reduction per stack of swiftness. So you gain cooldown reduction, which works with the other set even better. Okay? And yeah. Then we run. Okay, so you've seen all the stuff that we're running in here now. I'm going to show you the skills that we're running with here. Okay, we're running Threatening Shout, and then we're running the second one right here, Falter. Which is enemies instead take 25% increased damage for 6 seconds. So they're going to take 25% increased damage for 6 seconds. Okay? Then Battle Range with increased damage bonus. And if you're just trying to fuck around, you can use the other one right here, the second one, which is going to give you some increased running speed if you're just trying to run fast to keep up with people who are just fucking being stupid. Okay? So you can use that instead. If you really don't need... You'll still have 10% increased damage instead of 15%. Yeah, come on in. And then, alright, come on, Scrappy. Let him in.
He won't let me.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
And then you'll have, let's see. And so I'm going to show you my powers here. One of the most great things about this is that the most thing you want to run in here is a two-handed weapon. Look for two-handed weapons for the barbarian and other ones, Crusader maybe. But Fury of the Vanished Peak. This is the one that reduces the fury cost of Seismic Slam by 50% and increases its damage by 500%. So 500% on top of the other 500% that we have. And then we're running the Lut Socks. Leap can be cast up to 3 times within 2 seconds before the cooldown begins. So you hit it. You can jump 3 times. Okay? That's crucial. Those Lut Socks are the most crucial thing here. And then Ring of Royal Grandeur. Reduce the number of items needed for the set bonuses by 1 to a minimum of 2. Whichever knows about the Ring of Royal Grandeur. Yeah, so that just lowers the set bonuses needed. So now, let's go back and look at this again. You'll see, I don't need all 3 of these, but I have all 3 sets. So the damage taken is reduced, so I have all those. I have the Pull of the Earth set, which is crucial for this. Leap causes an earthquake when you land. So I'm spawning earthquake. Additionally, Leap gains the effect of the Rune of Iron Impact, and Rune of Effective duration is increased by 150%. Reduce the cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stop every 1 second for a Fury spin on an attack. So we slow down Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stomp. So yeah, I might look into Ground Stomp as a useful thing. And then with the 6th set, we have increased the damage of Earthquake, avalanche, leap, ground stomp, and ancient spear and seismic slam by 20,000%. So 20,000% bump on that with the earth set, which is crucial for seismic slam, and everything else is focused on seismic slam. Everything is about seismic slam. They have the Bane of the Stricken, which is increasing the damage without any stack limit. There's no stack limit on that. So the more you hit, the more it does, the more damage it does. And then Go of Swiftness, making me get hit faster, so I can get more hits and do more damage quicker. And the Compass Rose. And then I'm going to show you my skills. I have Weapons Master under Passive 1. I have Earth and Might, which is crucial. This Earth and Might is what pulls the whole thing together with the jump, because I'm jumping, and it says every time that avalanche or earthquake is triggered. So gain 30 fury when avalanche or earthquake is triggered. So, and every time that I jump, because of those Lut socks, I'm able to jump 3 times. And then every time that I jump, I gain 30 fury. And I also gain 15 fury if I hit an opponent with jump. The jump gives me more fury too. So I make a whole bunch of fury. Fury out the yin yang. So I just jump 3 times in a row, then I attack, slam, seismic slam all the way down a bunch of times, which has reduced cost by a lot because of all the equipment that I'm running. And then we have Ruthless. You deal 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% health. So when they get below 30% health, you're going to do 40% additional damage. So at the end, they die really quickly. And then No Escape. Increase the damage of Weapon Throw, Seismic Slam, Ancient Spear, and Avalanche by 30%. It gets enemies more than 15 yards away from you. So I'm always hitting people with Seismic Slam. When I jump in, I aim for a crowd, and then I've hit towards the outskirts and try to hit the big enemies on the outskirts. I never aim to land next to a big enemy. I land next to the peons and then hit the big enemy from far away. So I have increased damage because I'm running the Zion Stone too, which gives you power at a distance only. So you're trying to hit them at the end of the distance, and the max distance of the Seismic Slam is the max distance of this. So it's perfect. Okay, and then that's it with that. So and then Seismic Slam is running Permafrost. Permafrost on Seismic Slam. Create a sheet of frost that deals 755% weapon damage is cold and chills enemies by 60% for 1 second. So they're all getting chilled. They're all getting frozen. And yeah, and then my leap that I have on here is Death from Above. Land with such force that enemies have a 100% chance to be stunned for 3 seconds. So you jump and you're stunning every single batch of enemies you jump into. Okay, within 10 yards. So within 10 yards of the area you land, you're stunning enemies, and you can jump 3 times and stun a whole bunch of groups. So it's very support build, you know, and this can be tweaked to be into a major support build or a decent power build, but not very strong. You know, not as strong as some of the most strongs out there. But they made this just for me, 100% for me, because this is literally exactly what I wear. This Captain Crimson shit is literally what I wear every day, anyways, in real life, in the real world. But yeah, they made this set just for my barbarian and my jump, just for this jump barbarian. But yes, it's very powerful, and I'm sure there's something that I haven't seen yet, then which I will see later, which will initiate another video. But for now, that's what I have on here. Obviously, my Paragon, I have no vitality. It's all on strength. Everything is on strength. All my Paragon is maxed out. Yeah. So basically, this is what this looks like at this point. I could show you. Let's go run a... I don't know. Let's run a... I want to do something easy so make it look more badass. Okay, so don't push it down to the last minute. Let's do it 100. How about that? And when I'm running through these rifts, I'm looking to find groups of people, a whole bunch of groups of people, because if I'm not hitting a big mass of people, then I'm wasting my attacks because I can you know. Let me go use all my stuff here, and I'm using this other thing which increases my critical hit damage. Something new that I'm trying with this build, and it worked out really good. It made me finally be able to complete the 115 rifts. Right now I'm just being lazy. I'm halfway drunk and fucking around. Not trying to be doing too much right now. Yeah, this is a 100 rift. We're just eat these guys up a little bit. Not as good as some could do, but this is my favorite build. This just so happens to be my favorite thing, is being able to have a barbarian that can jump 3 times in a row. And yeah, so that's what I decided to stick with at the very end. And I'm glad that they gave me the ability to have a decently strong barbarian that could do that. So this is that barbarian. And you see, with a jump, I can just get around the map really quickly. I don't have to spend a lot of time running. I'm literally not even using my joystick very much except just steer my jump. Which gives me much more fury to be able to initiate all my attacks I need to initiate. It's downright the most fury you can get with any set. For sure, undoubtedly, the most fury you can generate with anything in this game is this the Lut Socks. Okay? It gives you the best fury generation. And that's why I've never abandoned the Lut Socks. I've always stuck with the Lut Socks to the very end. And now they've made the set even stronger with this Captain Crimson and this stuff that they did. Cooldown and all that. And the resource cost reduction just increases the strength of this immensely. Heaven forbid I got some type of fucking shit in here to help me get through these motherfuckers. I just blast right through them. Next level. But yeah, you can see. A level 100 is laughably easy with this build. Okay? And it's fun to do because you're jumping around. You can actually do some of the cool stuff in this game with the barbarian with jumping. So this jump build is the most fun in the game too. Because you have lots of other free skills you're getting with like the avalanche spawning, extra ground effects. And, you know, I'm just going through this lazily here. I'm not really being strategic. I've done pretty good, though, for this run, I would say. Okay, so yeah, that was that. Upgrade some stupid gym here. That's right, that's not 100. Let's do... I don't know, just this one. No point, anyways. Probably won't use it. But, anyways, that's that. Yeah, you can see. That's a 100 rift. The Spaceman Barbarian. Okay? And that's not modded at all. No mods. Forgot to say. Only thing I have that's modded, or shady. I don't know about modded, but it's definitely shady. I don't know what it is, but it's not doing anything for me. But I do have this pendant. It says it binds to me, but it never does. It just turns the wings on. It gives me red wings along with my other wings. The two different types of wings. Yeah. So that's my barbarian build, which is really great. Okay. Blood socks in the powers box. That's what you need. Blood socks in the powers box. Okay. Blood socks in the powers box. Fury of the Vanished Peak. Ring of Royal Grandeur. And then everything else I showed you. All this other stuff. Traveler's Pledge, Braces of Destruction, Forge Cutter, the Compass Rose, Band of Might, Foundations of Earth, Captain Crimson's Thrust, Captain Crimson's Silk Girdle, Echoing Fury, Pull of Earth, Spires of Earth, Spirit of Earth, Eyes of Earth, Traveler's Pledge, and that's where we're started. So, yes, those are all the ones, and I have every single one is primal, if you can see. Yeah. This set is pretty legit. For the barbarian, it's the best jump barbarian that you could build in the modern day. Okay? So, that's that. I hope you all enjoyed this video very much. And I hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful day. And enjoy your lives. Yeah. And I'll talk to you all later. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, because otherwise you might not ever see this channel ever again. It'd be a miracle if you ever saw this channel again, honestly. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. Just say what's up. Say that you're in the house. Yeah, let me know. Okay, I love you all so much. Hope you have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.